faster
So
at it.
what happens if they run the ball successfully over these next few weeks with Geno Smith and they win a couple of games? They beat New Orleans and then they beat Jacksonville, and they do it all by running the ball. And then, Russ comes back and it's time for Green Bay. What do you do then when you've had success and your offensive line is really running the ball well? How does this marriage continue to work after that?
Well, what I would say is that it would be great if that was the case, because I really feel like then you have found an identity. You have found a foundation in which you can really lean on and build on in games and throughout the game. The problem with that becomes, do you use that as where you go to first, where you have a elite franchise quarterback who can make plays for you, that can do special things, and I bring myself back to 2018, the Dallas Cowboys game, right? Now, we can disagree on who won, who lost the game. I know that you're very much on the side that the defense lost them 100%. That game, right?
Yep.
But regardless of that, the usage of Russell Wilson in that game was as poor could be. The usage of Russell Wilson in 2019 in Green Bay was as poor can be in terms of where they decided to lean on and where Pete Carroll wanted to go. He wanted to heavily lean on the running game in those two situations, and therefore Russell Wilson didn't have enough time to bring your team back in both of those games, in both of those situations, or wasn't used and utilized the way that he should have been when the guy was on fire in both of those games. And so that, to me, is the concern that I would have moving
That's
forward.
not the way I remember the Dallas game. I remember Russ in the passing game struggling badly early and then coming back later and playing pretty well.
I think that they were, and they didn't utilize him very much. So the early struggles maybe were felt a little bit more than others, but they were not. They were consistently trying to run the football with a group with two guards that were hurt.
Yeah, but those guards weren't doing any better in pass protection.
It wasn't
either.
going anywhere, Salk. It wasn't going absolutely anywhere.